Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This week I have Joyjah here today with me. I am so excited to show you guys my brand new major volume mascara. So this is honestly one of the most jet black mascaras ever. My chemists honestly hate me so much. The back and forth on this was forever, but it's finally here. I did this full entire face using Patrick Ta Beauty products, so keep on watching to see how I create this look. So I'm gonna apply my Major Glow body oil onto Joyjah's décolleté and a little bit just like right onto the shoulders. I really want this look to be as like glowy and dewy as possible. So I want the skin on the body to really match the skin on the face. Do you normally wear like body oils or shimmers like when you go out or like when you have an event?
Of course, definitely. Once I'm like showing my shoulders or like my cleavage or anything, I always put it on because it just gives you like that extra glow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
So the look that I want to do today is very like tropical, very on vacation. Where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Belize, which is on the coast of the Caribbean.
Yeah, so I just want to keep her skin super glowy, super natural, and then really just like play off the eyes and the lips. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I already went ahead and I put a little bit of foundation. I know that I don't normally do foundation first, but because I'm doing such a natural eye, I want to have the foundation on, and then I'm going to apply a little bit of my Major Sculpt contouring product. So this is in the shade She's Chiseled. So this is the darkest shade that we have. It's a cream and powder product. And what I'm gonna do is just go right into the hollows of the cheekbones and go in pressing motions and really just blend the product into the skin. What's really great about this product is that it's like super easy to move and super easy to blend into the skin. So do you normally use, like, you always like, you love showing your freckles, you have amazing freckles, you want to show your skin, right? So
yes.
Do you prefer to use a cream contour or a powder?
I love using a cream contour.
All right, so what I'm gonna do now is take my little beauty blender and just press the product into the skin. I really want the product to melt into the skin. So like, again, there are no harsh lines, everything just melts and blends seamlessly together. What's really important for me is like whenever I'm doing contour, I wanna really like blend it into the hairline so it doesn't look like you have like this like halo of like a dark line around your hairline. This is like the perfect makeup face. Like without any makeup on, she is absolutely stunning. So anything will just honestly just enhance like your natural beauty. So I really, for this particular launch, since I am teasing my brand new mascara, I just wanted to really just showcase the mascara and showcase like just like natural beauty. So I went ahead and I applied some concealer off camera. So I'm gonna go in right now with, again, She's Chiseled, and just contour the nose. I always like to bring the contour from the top of the inner corner of the brow and bring it down to the tip of the nose and do the same thing to the other side. So right now I'm just really just like framing the face so I can then add my blush and my lipstick. So the next product I'm gonna be using is my Major Beauty Headlines blush in the shade Do We Know Her. So this is like a really beautiful cream and powder blush in a coral shade. Since we are doing like a really bright, beautiful lip, I want to have a blush. It's really important for me to always have a blush that is in the same color family. So applying the powder first right onto the skin. I am someone who like loves like layering textures. So by applying the powder first, I feel that the blush is gonna last a lot longer, and by then layering the cream after, it's gonna bring back like the skin like back to life and like give it that natural glow that gives you the look and feel of like that fresh, undone, coming from within look. And then what I always do after I apply the powder is I'll take whatever beauty blender that I use and I'll go back in and I'll press over powder just so everything just melts into the skin and the powder is like, looks like it's coming from within the skin. And before I apply the cream, I'm actually gonna go ahead and bake the under eyes and I'll be right back. So before I apply the cream blush, I want to apply the bronzer part of my little duos, and I'm mixing the shade She's Sculpted with She's Chiseled, and I am just going to press this like right into the areas that I applied the cream blush. This is gonna give you like that little extra seal and give you a little bit more definition. The powder part of this product is definitely a bit more warmer than the cream, so it's gonna give you like a little bit more of that like sun-kissed golden look that I definitely love when I am creating a look. I feel like everyone likes to look healthy and glowy and just like from the beach. So I'm just gonna go right in pressing motion, putting this right into the hollows of the cheekbones, a little bit onto the halo of the forehead, and then right underneath the jawline as well. So because I want this look to be like as like natural and glowy as possible, I normally would put a little layer of powder along the whole entire face, but all I did was I baked the under eyes just so there's a difference between looking glowy and looking oily. So I really just want to make sure like the under eyes, like the smile lines are nice and mattified, and then the rest of the face can be like its natural foundation, because I did use a more luminous foundation just to bring out the natural oils. So now I'm gonna take the cream side of Do We Know Her, and I'm just gonna take a little beauty blender. I always like the best way for me to apply, you can apply it with your fingers or a brush, but I like to apply it with a blender. I put it onto the back of my palm first because these are pretty pigmented, so you wanna see how much product you're getting. And I'm just gonna stamp this right on top of the powder, and you guys can really see how this kind of melts the powder into your skin, and it gives like your cheekbone this like beautiful highlight and more intensity of color. I always like to go with my blush first, and then I would do the lipstick, but if I feel like I need more blush, I'll go back in and I'll add a little bit more blush. So I know that like the philosophy of putting cream over powder is definitely a no-no, but I promise you, if you guys try this won't, especially if you put it on with a beauty blender, it won't pick up your makeup. It won't pick up the powder. It will just, again, melt everything into your skin. So your blush looks like it's coming from within. All right, so I'm gonna move right into the eyes. I'm not gonna do too much onto the eyes, but I really want to create a nice shadow just right into the crease. So I'm taking a little bit of She's Sculpted and just putting a light wash of this bronzer just like right into the crease. So the products that we use for the contour and bronzer, we can also use just right in the eyeshadow, so everything is very cohesive and everything just blends well together. All right, so I'm gonna be taking my Major Dimensions palette in the shade Lavish. This is a really beautiful matte shade with actually a little bit of shimmer. And I'm gonna put this just like right onto the lid. I'm just gonna use one eyeshadow shade today because I really want the focus to be on my new mascara. I'm putting this, again, just putting this right onto the lid, packing on the product. There's a little bit of shimmer in here, so when you go outside into like natural sunlight, you'll be able to see like the little pearl particles, and you'll have like this like natural iridescence on your eyelids, which is like so beautiful to me. It's like very subtle, but I'm packing on the pigment right onto the lids, and then I'll go ahead and I'll blend out the product after. So what I'm gonna do now is take a blending brush and just really diffuse this product into the eyebrows and make sure everything is nice and blended. So I totally lied. I wanna add a little bit of a shimmer. I'm gonna use my fingers actually and just put this just like right onto the lid. Using the shade Opulence now. So I'm gonna apply my brand new lamination gel just right onto the eyebrows. There's nothing on the brows yet. I want the brows to look nice and fluffy and laminated and as like feathery as possible. So what's really important, you wanna have nice clean eyebrows, and what you wanna do is make sure that you coat each hair of the brow just so if you want that really nice like feathered look, you can mold the brows into the shape that you want. Once the product gets tacky, you can really just like slowly comb the hairs into place, and once they are dry, honestly, like your brows will last from 8 a.m. to midnight. I promise. Like I promise. So I'm gonna fill her eyebrows in off camera. I'll be right back. So what I'm gonna do is apply a little bit of the shadow just right underneath so it ties everything in together. So I am so excited to finally show you guys my new Major Volume mascara. So this is honestly one of the darkest mascaras I've ever used. It's like a jet black mascara. So what is super unique about this brush is that it's the way that it's cut. What it was really important for me, like when creating this product, is that I really wanted a mascara that gave me that really healthy, moisturized, tapered false lash look. And I have done trial after trial with always like honestly driving my chemist almost crazy because I want it darker, but we created this with like a new like polymer and wax blend to hold like honestly the darkest pigment. So the formulation for me, it took such a long time because for me, mascara is something that you use every single day. Mascara is something that can really elevate a look. And I really wanted a mascara that would give me that false lash-like effect, but always tapering the lash. I want it to be thick from the end, from the root, and tapered to be thinned out on the end. So this formula has like growth peptides, and it will give you the look of healthier lashes like over time. So what I'm gonna do now is show you the mascara on one side and then compare it to the other and see like what a drastic change this is. So guys, so this is coat 1. So I always like to go work back and forth, let one side dry, then add another coat. What's really great about this is a wet formula, so you can really layer and your lashes will still look really beautiful and healthy. So a really good trick is after you apply the first coat, you want to take your eyelash curler and re-curl your eyelashes after the mascara is dried, and then apply another coat to really get that drama. So I'm actually gonna have Joyjah apply a second coat now, and you guys can see like what the difference with the first and second coat is. The side that she applied, I feel like, again, whenever someone puts on mascara themselves, I feel like you can really get in there and like comb it out. Oh wow. Yeah, I think her side looks better than my side. God damn. Do you want to apply it onto your bottom lashes as well?
Of course. You see how bomb this face look? Bomb. You did that.
I did that.
Period.
All right, so last but not least, you guys, I am gonna show you guys the bright lip that I want to apply. So this is the shade She's Not From Here. So I'm gonna have you smile.
I'm not from here.
She's not from here. And this is a really beautiful bright orange, and I'm gonna actually just go right onto the lash line. These like lip liners are super creamy, and they are clickable, so you don't ever have to like sharpen them. But I always like to overline towards the center of the lip, and then once we get to the perimeter, I always like to stay right in line with the lip line. All right, and I'm gonna finish it off with my major headlines. Also, She's Not From Here lipstick. This is a matte satin finish, so super pigmented, and I apply this just right into the center. So now that the lips are on, I wanna put a little bit more blush, just because I feel like I need just a little bit more color just right into the apples of the cheeks. And what I also wanna do, this is something I often do, is I take the powder blush, and I'll take a really big fluffy brush and just like run this across the crease, just so everything ties in together and we have a really beautiful like monochromatic look. Oops, I almost forgot one more thing. I want to apply a little bit of my all over glow bomb. This is in the shade She's Glossy, and I'm gonna apply it just straight from a beauty blender, so just so it ties everything together. So I know that you guys saw the makeup, but I just want to give you like a little closer look. Let me know what you think.
Okay, because I was just seeing it from the monitor over there. First off, just skin. Like, I love that you still highlight my freckles. My cheeks are really like rosy and pretty, this lip color. And my eyes.
You look so good with the lip.
Thank you. But my eyes like they really pop. My lashes are like voluminous. I love it. I mean, I didn't expect anything else, you know?
Oh, thank you. So if you guys like this video, please let me know in the comment sections below what you guys want for my next video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you guys.